Then talk about the Bendigo, the beginning.
The beginning of the Bendigo. We must start early because when I am young, when I am 12, 14, something like that, I go very often in Palais de la Découverte in Paris. Palais de la Découverte is a scientific museum, but with chemical, physical, minerals, a guy with electricity, etc., etc. It's a very nice for me at this time. I was
children.
Yes, and when I visited this Palais de la Découverte, always I see the cast, but at this time I don't know it's a cast. I see the nice. I think it's a meteorite, and very often I touch that because it's very pleasant, very nice shape. And when I am teacher, long times after, when I make my study, I was teacher, I bring my student to the Palais de la Découverte also because it's very pleasant place. And 5 years ago, I see they have an auction in Paris by a guy, and he sells all the material of the Palais de la Découverte because in the future they won't destroy the Palais de la Découverte for new thing. And I see on the newspapers that he sell many things from, and I look and I see the cast of Bendigo. The price was very cheap. He asked on the catalog 200, 300 euro for that. It's a big piece. I remember the piece. It's always in my memory. My son buy it for 700 to 800. It's very, but it's a very large one, and I live in Paris. I don't have room to put that. I must pay and self-storage for that. Storage for that. And
but you can sleep.
It's a very large one.
Under the
and I am very happy to buy that because it's for me it's a memory of this piece, and it also because I was 10 years ago. I was in the museum, Rio Museum, and I remember the fantastic palais of your museum. And when I heard about the fire, it's a really pity. I see the picture with only Bendigo stay in the middle of. And really, when I see the cast, when I buy the cast, I think I can make an exhibition about Bendigo, Rio, and perhaps make few things for some money for you can repair your museum. I think in my mind, because I have also in my collection the book of Di Cavero, the guy who make a book with a nice picture in the beginning of the 20th century. He make a book with a nice picture of the training the meteorite from Bendigo until the sea, until Rio, etc. And with a map, etc. I have also a small piece of Bendigo meteorite in my collection. I think we can make something with that. And I explained that I want the complete story of this cast. I look at the paper and I find this cast was first given by the Brazilian government to the French at the Exposition Universelle at the end of the 19th century. And he gave, and I have the picture of the house, this exhibition of the Brazilian house. In the middle, you can find the cast of Bendigo. I find also from the Museum of Paris, because I have a friend in Museum of Paris, he finds the Brazilian government give this piece to the French Museum of Paris. And I have the copy of the book where the Brazilian gets the number of the piece. After that, I know, because I look at the book and I speak with the guy, I know the museum, comment tu dis prêter? The museum lend this cast to Palais de la Découverte for the Exposition Universelle 1937. And it's only a land. It's not. It don't give to the Palais de la Découverte. So when I buy, it's not the property of a Palais de la Découverte. When I know that, because people from the Museum of Paris, it's my friend, I know many people. I explained that, and I said I can give you back, and I give it back to the Museum of Paris. But I have always in my mind to make an exhibition. But the museum, it's a very low, it's a very big company, very low for make something. And at this time, it's not.
And I try to find there, and there's a lot of
You don't
Brazilian
know where it's
minerals, very large minerals, and they don't answer us what happened with the cast. I saw many years ago when the exhibition, your exhibition in Paris.
Yes.
I think is when the
I make many exhibitions in Paris in the Sorbonne Museum, and when the Museum of Paris make an exhibition in Meteoríticas 5 years ago, I have 5 of mine because I have the most private collection in France.
Yeah.
Perhaps not now, but during a long time I have the most, because I start to collect in 1980. The price the price comes so crazy. So at this time it's almost very difficult, to.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Carion.
Elizabeth.